Hi, my name is Grigas, and I am founder and director and lead designer of Zephyr Workshop. We make Aegis, the combining robot strategy game.
What is a combining robot strategy game?
Well, it's Aegis, of course. It is a game where two players play against each other on a hex grid, and you make a team of 5 robots, and your opponent also uses a team of 5 robots, and you go at it. You can combine 2 robots on your team to make bigger, stronger forms, kind of like Voltron, and we've been doing it for about 2 years now, and it's going pretty good.
Is this a digital game or just a tabletop game?
This is a tabletop game. It's a competitive tabletop game.
So how do you balance a lot of the aspects? Because with tabletop games, there's a lot more that has to be done by the player, obviously, where digital games have a lot of things going on under the hood.
I like my games very simple and very easy to learn and also quick to play. So we got a lot of inspiration from really simple strategy games like Advance Wars and Fire Emblem. So we try to keep everything to single-digit numbers, 6-sided dice, no real persistent effects that take place over several turns to reduce the amount of memory the player has to endure. Maximum of 10 playable guys on the board at a time also helps. And we tried to make it as close to Magic the Gathering's learning model as possible. So it's all about, once you know how to play the game, you never have to look at the rulebook again. And it's all about actually optimizing your strategies with what you have.
Where did the idea for Aegis come from?
It was started as a senior project in high school, college. Started as a senior project in college where it was, it was my thesis project with a friend of mine. And we started out wanting to make a tabletop strategy game with robots. It was going to be closer to Warhammer at first, but I really wanted to drive home simplicity. So over a course of like 2 days, the entire idea for the game kind of came to me, and then we prototyped it. And then we've just been hacking away at it for a while now.
So you mentioned you've been working on it for 2 years. What does working on it for 2 years entail, since this, from my understanding, the game is out in the wild?
Yep, the game, we are self-publishing right now. We're just gaining interest. We're looking into publishers. For 2 years, the first 6 months, our first big event was FIG14. So we worked on the game for about 8 months before we really brought it in a grand capacity anywhere. Before that, we were at PAX with a paper prototype and a few other little events during that summer. But then we launched in January of 2014, and since then we had a booth at PAX this year, and this is our second big event of the year after a bunch of littler conventions. And we've just been trying to accumulate money, cover costs, make bigger print runs, while trying to find the best future for the game.
So you guys decided to bring the game to FIG. Why FIG?
FIG is the coolest thing on this side of the calendar. You got PAX in the first half, and you got FIG in the last half, and that's the deal. Or at least around the New England area.
Okay. If people are interested in checking out Aegis or Zephyr Workshop stuff, where would they go?
I would suggest go to Facebook and type in Project Aegis, and you'll be able to find us. It's the cartoony robot game, and not the Chinese t-shirt company. And you can go to zephyrworkshop.net and find all of our other information there. You can buy the game, you can email us,